Let's talk about the real tea. Budgeting doesn't actually have to be boring. Budgeting doesn't have to look like you're so broke. It doesn't have to be this stressful thing that you're trying to do. It doesn't to involve all those things that feel like, I'm in my budgeting era, so I look broke. It doesn't have to feel this. Because yes, you can be able to live the soft life and you can actually have the financial freedom. These two things, you can be able to do them. But I really understand how we have not mastered this art. And I understand that we have the misconceptions around budgeting. And this leaves us feeling like it's a very bad thing to actually do budget or actually start on your financial freedom journey. Today, I want us to expound on how we can be able to enjoy soft life and at the same time feel financially free. Hi guys, welcome again to another episode of Financial Literacy. My name is Jane Dishu and I'm a financial advisor. So the first thing I want us to talk about is the myths that we have around budgeting. So I get to understand that most people feel that the moment you're budgeting, you actually have to be so strict on your money. You don't have to live. You actually have to be held gunpoint. You don't need to spend. You don't need to do anything around your money. And this is not the case, guys. It doesn't have to feel that way. You have to enjoy your life. Actually, budgeting should be a free thing. It's like something that really makes you so excited about your next payday because you already know that budgeting is you taking control of your money. It's actually you telling your money what to do for you and not the other way around. So at this particular point, it's like you taking back the freedom. It's like you taking control of your life. It's you like telling your money to do things for you. So it's actually so easy for you. It's not like the basic rule of like money trying to tell you what to do. The moment you're not budgeting, it means that you will stop spending or you stop maybe doing whatever you want to do with your money the moment your money runs out. But when you're budgeting, your money will never run out because you already know and project that this amount of money is going to run me through by the next salary or the next income, so I don't have the stress. So it's actually like taking away the stress. It's actually giving you the peace of mind. It's actually giving you the mandate to control your money and actually give you the freedom to choose the lifestyle that you really want. So I know you're wondering, how can I be able to achieve this? Like, how should my budget be able to like have all these things like where I have the peace of mind? Let's see a balanced breakdown of how a budget should look like. I'm going to use like the 50-30-20 budgeting rule because it's a standard rule which is more understandable or more realistic and have been used by many people when they're starting their financial freedom journey to actually measure their progress or to be able to actually know how they can be able to be financially free. So 50% of your income actually goes to your needs. So needs, these are your living expenses. These are things like rent. These are things like shopping. These are things like clothing, like things that you really need to actually live. So if you don't have these things or if you don't have these needs, you actually will not be able to lead a comfortable life. So 50% of that actually goes to your needs. And then we have 30% of your income going to your wants. So wants, these are things that make your life more comfortable or more worth living. This is now what we call soft life. I know at this particular point you're looking at me like, do we actually like have a sector where we budget about our soft life? And yes, we have a soft life kitty, which we call it want. And for a beginner, you're given like around 30% of your income to go there. So it means that you have a disposable amount of money to help you through your budgeting or to help you through enjoy the things that are going to make your life more comfortable. This is like taking a spa date. This is like maybe paying a massage or something close to that. This is like maybe those expensive things that you want to get yourself, the luxury bag. These are like your skincare routine. This is the like subscriptions that make your life look better, like the gym subscription and such things. Things that are going to elevate your life, things that are making you happy, things that are going to give you that Instagram aesthetic that you're going to feel like I'm living my life. And then we have 20% that goes to your savings and investment and debt repayment. So this is also somewhere we call paying yourself. This is an amount of money that is going to build the future you. This is what is going to make sure that whatever lifestyle you're living today, you can be able to sustain or even get better lifestyle, even when you don't have a source of income or even when you grow old at retirement and such things. So you see, we actually have an amount of money that is going to give you the soft life. So it's not like actually a forced thing to do. Budgeting should be very interesting because you already know that next month on my 30% of the wants or the soft life, I'm going to get this for myself. So you see, you're going to be excited. You're going to feel like, I really want to have that income next month. And it also gives you the motivation to actually move around life, and also make sure that you're working so hard so that you can be able to afford that lifestyle. So it's actually something that can be able to work around it. And in case you would want help in your budget, I can be able to work around the same. So make sure to follow me on my Instagram page, book your consultation session, so that you can also be able to have this conversation where we actually budget friendly and also start on your soft life budget skills. Let me give you some real life tips on how you can be able to achieve this. So when you're trying to budget, you need to actually have somewhere you're noting how you're going to spend your money. So you need either a tracker, you need either maybe an application where you can be able to track your spending, or how you're able to put your money out there. So I have come up with the financial planner, which actually has a budget tracker where you can be able to budget. It also has a sinking fund where you can be able to plan for your vacation, your next month's birthday. You can be able to have a kitty fund for yourself. It also has an emergency fund tracker, your investment portfolio, and actually a net worth calculator. So this is where you're able to see how you're spending your money. It is also helping you to keep afloat and also compare notes of how you have come, how far you have come from. So you're able to see how much you spent last month compared to what you have spent this month, and compared to how you want to project on how you will be spending the following month. And in case you would want this financial planner, also follow me on my Instagram page, and also make an order on my link tree, so that you can be able to start on your budgeting journey. The second thing you need to do, or the second tip, is to make sure that you automate your savings. So I really understand that you guys, saving is very hard, because it means that you're trying to convince yourself that I'm saving this amount of money to go to Diani. Not that I don't have the money in a kitty or in an emergency fund. I have it, but it is for another reason. So I have to accumulate this amount of money for this particular reason. So automating means that this, you have told your money, or you're telling your money that this is the purpose, and you have also committed the first step of discipline by making sure that you're not touching this amount of money. Because I get to understand, if you're budgeting from only your M-Pesa, it is going to be so hard for you if you don't have a standing order. So it's very important to have a standing order, a check-off system, a direct debit system, where you can actually be able to automate all your savings. The other thing, or the other tip, is to make sure that you take advantage of discounts and offers. So if you're planning to purchase something and you see a discount on it, 50%, 20% on it, get to those Black Fridays where you can be able to save a coin. The whole point is to make sure that you're getting a soft life, and also you can be able to save something at the end of the day. Remember, the goal, guys, is financial freedom. So we have the bigger goal of financial freedom. So even if you're trying to enjoy today, we are going to make sure that we are really getting to save any coin that we're getting at the end of the day. The other thing, or the other tip, is to make sure that you prioritize what soft life means to you. So if for you soft life means taking a vacation, taking a solo trip, making sure that you take yourself out for a date every now and then, a spa date, anything, make it look like you. Don't go to standards of social media. I get to understand that you can borrow 1 or 2, 3 tips on social media, but don't let that put pressure in you that you get to a point where you forget that soft life can also get away, or can actually make you broke. So don't get to that point. Define what you want your soft life to look like, and also make sure that it is within the standards and it's actually making you happy. Let's see, how do we plan around the soft life, or how are we able to achieve all this? So guys, as I said, soft life is actually your own definition. What looks soft to you, it is not soft to me. What excites you, it's not what excites me. So we are different, and we're different things. We are interested in different things. So I want to give you a tip, and very important tip. Have you heard of a sinking fund? This is where, if you want to travel, you plan for it, you save for it. If you want a spa date, you plan for it. If you want something, anything that you want to achieve, if you want that luxury bag, if you want maybe to buy that watch, if you want maybe to buy that air flyer, if you want to buy maybe that suit, if you want maybe to get into a skincare routine, plan for it. Put it in your budgeting kitty, add it into your wants. Make sure that it is something that is within your budget. Let me tell you, the whole point is to make sure that as you're enjoying soft life, you're not getting broke. As you're enjoying soft life, you're also not getting to a financial mess. It's not getting you to the financial mess. So if you want something, plan for it. As easy as that. Add it to your budget. Make sure that it is making sense. By the end of the day, we are trying to make sure that you are living a peaceful life, and also you're enjoying a peaceful life. And guys, I actually know and I understand that at some particular point, this journey can actually look so hard on us that you feel like, how am I able to achieve the financial freedom? And also, you also feel like, at what particular point do I live life? And I'm not giving you a choice. We are not choosing either or. We are actually getting both. At this particular point, we are making sure that we are getting the financial peace and also getting the pleasure, because life is very short, guys. There's no point that you keep on saving your money. There's no point that you keep on maybe investing and doing other things and you don't enjoy yourself. You need that massage. You need that skincare routine. You need that good phone. You need that good watch. You need that jewelry. You need actually to get that vacation. You actually need the good things because they make us feel nice. You need that maybe red bottom shoe. You need something that makes you happy. So get it. Go for it. The whole point is to make sure that you're planning and you're also putting it within your budget. It makes it interesting. You're going to get the peace of mind. You're going to have the sense of control at this particular point because you're understanding what is happening to your money and you're not doing it blindly. You're not just enjoying life and at the end of the day you go back to your house and you're asking yourself, what happened to my money? What have I done? And you start regretting and all the fun is gone. You're fatigued again, back to square one. We're trying to make life interesting, and at the same time, we're trying to be at the center of it all. I know at this particular point, you're wondering, how can I be able to start or kickstart on my budget-friendly journey or financial freedom journey? And this is where I come in as a financial advisor. Remember to follow me on my Instagram page. Make sure that you do your booking. I can be able to give you a personal financial advisory where I walk you through the journey of budgeting, planning for your goals, making sure that you have a sinking fund, making sure that you're growing your net worth, and making sure that you have the bigger goal of achieving your financial freedom. And guys, I hope you have learned some few tips from this video, and I hope that it is going to help you as you adjust your life. And until next time, thank you.